Big Day Out 2012, and one of the highlights of this year's festival has to be Noel Gallagher. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's a pleasure.
How has the Big Day Out experience been for you so far?
Shit, to be honest.
Really shit?
Yeah.
What's gone wrong?
It's had 3 days off in the rain in Sydney.
What did you do?
Stared out the window looking at Sydney Harbour, thinking, it's shit in the rain. What's the point of it if it's raining? What's the point of coming all this way if it rains like in England?
Yeah, there's not much difference between England and Sydney, is it?
It's been a wasted journey. The gigs have been good though, I've got to say.
I'm glad to hear
the one in
something's gone right.
The one in Brisbane was really good. The one in Auckland, that's an odd place, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are all those people doing there?
Probably seeing you.
No, I mean in New Zealand. Why are they all there?
Because they live there?
Yeah, but why though?
Why did people in Auckland live there? Well, they're...
Not in Auckland so much. Why? What are all those people doing in that part of the world?
This is a very good question. I might throw it out to the audience.
Do that. I'd like to know. But yeah.
Your shows have gone well though, as at the Enmore show in Sydney.
Oh wow, yeah, it's great.
How do you feel, apart from the obvious, being spearheading a band now that's completely and utterly yours?
Well, it's not really a band. It's not.
It's a project. Is it fair to say it's a project?
No. It's just the name of my act. It's not. It's not a band. Half of those guys didn't play on the record, and they won't play on the next one. And they're just. It's a band in the sense that they tour with me, but it's not a band in the sense that like Kasabian are a band or the Vaccines or whatever else,
but you're spearheading it. It's completely and utterly you up there. It's your name as well.
Yes, it is.
How does that
name.
feel?
I don't think about it. You know, I don't think about things like that. I am too busy doing it to worry about it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you enjoy doing it?
I hate it. I mean, yeah. Of course I enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it otherwise. I'm really sitting there, shit, man, I've got to make a record.
What are you thinking when you're up there and you're playing these songs that from the #1 record debut? It went straight in at #1 in the UK, and you're chucking in Oasis songs in there as well. Crowds going nuts.
Well, I'm too busy trying to remember the words to think. When I was in Oasis, I was at the end of the stage, and I would be able to give you a better opinion on things like that because I was just playing along and I could play the guitar in my sleep, so I wasn't really doing much apart from the odd backing vocal, so I could take all that in. But when I'm kind of trying to remember what's coming up the next line of the song.
So there's a little bit of pressure on you then.
Well, it's more. No, there's no pressure on being doing this.
Remembering the next line, remembering the next lyric, and anyway, you can always look at the crowd to find out the next lyric.
No, I don't believe that there is any pressure on any musician or artist anywhere in the world. They just say that. So they make you feel sorry for them because they earn millions of dollars that you think that they're under pressure. There is no pressure. The only pressure is what you're going to wear. That's it. It's the greatest job in the world. If you forget some lyrics, who gives a shit? Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Well,
do you care?
I don't care,
do you care?
Personally.
Try not to forget them deliberately.
Have you forgotten them? Have you?
I've forgotten. Yeah, if I don't. We went to Japan before we came here, and we hadn't played for a month. There was a couple of dirty moments. The Japanese don't seem to mind. They didn't say anything. They clapped at the end of the songs anyway, which is usually a sign of appreciation, I think.
Indeed, and there was a lot of appreciation at the Enmore gig. In fact, I heard between songs a lot of "I love yous."
Well, what's not to love, really?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
What a great feeling, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like. It was great. What can I say? What can I say? You know, it's one of the. It's a wonderful thing.
So your experience with Big Day Out's shitty with weather, but enjoying the gigs.
No, not of the Big Day Out itself. The 2 gigs I've done have been great. I got to say, I'm not buying the rain. The last 2 times I've been to Australia, it's rained heavily.
What are you doing? You're bringing it with you.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's weirding me out.
What do you think about Kanye headlining the entire festival?
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's all right, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you like him?
I like Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been nominated for a Brit Award for
That's
Best
right.
Male.
Only
Best
one,
British
though.
Male.
Only one.
What's going on there?
I don't know.
And the company you're in, Ed Sheeran, James Morrison, James Blake, Professor Green. What do you think about the other nominees?
Professor Green, isn't he a character from a kid's
Yeah.
cartoon or something?
Yeah.
I've never heard of any of them.
It's interesting that you're nominated along those with that company because
Yeah, all those, the other three, are probably, if you combined all their ages, they're probably still younger than I am.
Yeah. Strange list.
Well, I don't know, is it? I don't know. I've seen these people. Ed Sheeran, I've seen him. Professor Green, he raps, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And James Morrison
It's a bit MOR.
sings like an American.
Yeah.
But I've seen these kids in action on TV.
So is it strange being, coming second time round? I guess for you.
It's come as a great surprise, I've got to say, to get nominated. If only because I'm an independent artist, and they usually don't acknowledge independent artists at that Brits thingy-majig. But it was a great surprise, and they've asked me to go along and play. And every time I've been there, I really enjoy the night out, and there's no pressure on me to do anything other than to turn up and sing a little song and get absolutely shit-faced.
Do you still enjoy getting shit-faced?
Oh, yeah.
Is that still a really great part of it?
I work to live. Those are the nights that I enjoy the best, apart from being on stage and all that. Those are the nights where because there's people there that you don't like, and there's people there that don't like you. It's always good, do you know what I mean? To be like, yeah. Yeah. I like all that, it's good.
What are the hangovers like the next day?
Horrific.
How do you deal with them?
They last for 2 days now, my hangovers. I had a
They don't get any
horrific one
better,
after
do
the
they?
Enmore. Horrific.
What were you drinking?
I was drinking a lot of Guinness. Well, they're horrifying. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Whisper it. Come on, are you kidding? How old are you?
I'm that age, really.
That's not.
Yeah, he doesn't believe me.
No, 22, my arse. That's not what she said, by the way. She said 37.
I didn't say
She
that.
said 37.
I did not say that.
Okay, whatever.
I'm not 37.
Oh, that's all right. You're not
Do you want to have a fight
You're
about
not 22 either.
How old are you now?
I'm 45 this year, May the 29th. If you want to send me a birthday card, preferably containing cash or any electronic items, I will take anything from the Apple Store or Sony equipment.
Apple Store. You like the Apple Store?
Well, it's worth it. I can re-gift it, can't I, at Christmas?
You cheapskate. You earn enough money.
Fucking earn all the money I've got by buying people Christmas presents, love.
You got married last year. Congratulations.
I did, yeah.
Big decision.
No, not really. I've been going out with my wife for 11 years. We're best friends, and it was time that I did the decent thing. I was getting to feel a bit like Rod Stewart introducing her as my girlfriend. This is my girlfriend, Sarah. I felt a bit bad, do you know what I mean? And so, yeah, we got married, and it was a great day.
And what did Russell Brand say at your speech
Well,
at the wedding
what does
reception?
any best man say about the groom? They destroy them, don't they?
Did you get
Only when
destroyed?
it's kind of somebody like a regular guy who works in the local garage.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really not that funny. When it's a professional comedian, probably one of the funniest men in the world. Oh, yeah, everybody had a good laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. People were in stick. In fact, I was sat beside my mum who was going, "You didn't really do that, did you?" And I was like, "No, he's making it up. He's trying to get a laugh out of me." I was thinking, fucking hell.
You're very close to your mum. I mean,
She's here tonight.
She's here. You brought her out with you.
See the big fella in the glasses?
Mm.
That's my mum, that.
How is Peggy?
She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, and it was actually your girlfriend Sarah that kind of said, "Why don't you get off your ass?"
Well,
Your wife now, rather.
not in so many words. I had 11 months after the breakup, or after I left the band, and you know what you women are like. It's when
What do you mean, you women? You women.
Women and men are the same all over the world, right? It's just a fact, okay? When we're not around, you get the "you're never here" speech. You're never here. But you don't even live here. You're like a lodger who comes and goes. But then when you're there for more than, I don't know, 6 weeks,
The side of you.
there's like the kind of, so, haven't you got better things to be doing? Why are you here? Shouldn't you be doing something? So imagine that after 11 months.
Right.
And she said to me, she calls me boss.
Boss?
I was joking.
Oh, I like that name for you.
She said, Noel. And I said, yes, Sarah. She said, what are you actually going to do? And I went, I don't know, I guess I'll make an album eventually and go on the road. And she said, when are you going to do it? I hadn't thought about it. She said, well, start thinking about it. And I was like, oh, I see. So you want me out then, do you? Yeah.
And
and off I went.
Yeah, off you
Yeah, and the first day I was in the studio, she calls me, and it's about 3 PM. I'm putting down the bass on the first track, Dream On. It's the second track on the album.
It's a good track.
And I get the phone call, and she never usually phones me at work, so I thought, oh, there's something wrong. Can't find the remote control or something. Or the cat's got a cough or something like that. And she says, oh. I said, what do you want? She said, I'm pregnant. I fucking don't know how that happened. Wow. You know what I mean? Pregnant. First day, I was like, really? She said, yeah. You got 9 months to finish the album. So after kicking me out of the house, after 11 months, she was then giving me a deadline to get it finished. Can't please you people.
Wow. So she had the baby and you got the record.
No wonder we all divorced you in the end.
Is she pleased with the results? I mean, she got a baby, you got a record.
She's pleased with the son that I impregnated her with.
Congratulations.
Absolutely. He's an absolute beauty. I'm more than pleased with the little album that I created. He's a beauty in all the album.
And speaking of beauty, Anae is now touted as the next Kate Moss.
Aeneas. Yeah.
Aeneas.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. I'm glad the kids are going fine.
The kids are colossal. Even the cat's great.
Has having kids changed the way you think about your career and making music
No, not really.
do they inspire you lyrically, creatively?
No. They inspire me creatively to get out of the house more.
Right.
Because it's noisy. It's noisy. 3 kids and a cat and a wife. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do cherish the quiet moments in hotel rooms, looking out over Sydney Harbour in the pissing rain, thinking at least it's quiet. But everybody at the headquarters of Team NG thriving. Thank you very much for asking.
Absolutely brilliant. Now, we're very, very close to a 20-year anniversary of What's the Story Morning Glory. We're about 3 years away.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's going to happen?
I don't know. There's going to be a hoo-ha made of it, no doubt, and people are going to make a song and dance of it, and there will be TV programs, and people will reminisce, and everyone will go, oh, remember all that cocaine we did? Oh, those were the years. And then we'll all move on and go back to our normal lives, I'd have thought.
Back to being kicked out of the house and
just back to doing whatever it is we're doing now, lying about our age. Shit like that.
Good luck with the show tonight, Noel.
I don't do luck.
All right. What do you do? Just get up there and do it.
Pure talent.
All right. And good looks, no doubt. Thank you very much for joining us.
That's not just you saying that. Thank you very much.